Let us see the next question. On 1st of January, Reliance Limited, an Indian company, exported goods to United Kingdom, a company to a UK company for a consideration of 50,000 UK pound. Consideration to be received after 3 months on 31st of March. Reliance Limited took forward cover to protect itself from foreign exchange risk. On 1st of February, UK importer rejected the goods and now Reliance will not receive the pound on 31st of March. You are required to show first what Reliance would have done on 1st of January. Second, on 1st of February, what Reliance should do. If the exchange rate on the different dates are as follows, then find any profit or loss due to transaction of second number answer. On 1st of January, forward exchange rate for 1st February and for 31st of March is given. On 1st of February, spot exchange rate is given and forward exchange rate is given for 31st of March. And for 31st of March, spot exchange rate is given to us. I request all of you to go through the entire question and say please give me answer of the third question in the chat box. I know that it is slightly a new question, yet I want to experiment. Can you do this kind of new question or not? Let us have understanding, let's say, how to make the calculation of answer. See, basically what friends, what happens at on 1st of January, a forward contract must have been entered upon for 31st of March for sell pound and purchase rupees. Why? Because we have exported goods and we are going to receive the consideration in pound currency. So on 1st of January for 31st of March, the forward exchange rate is 89.90. For every 1 pound, I will get less amount of rupees. So we understand that I am going to receive an amount of rupees 89 for 1 pound. On 1st of February, I have come to know that say I will not be able to fulfill this contract. Why? Because I am not going to receive the consideration. So I need to cancel the forward contract. Just can I make a phone call to the bank that say I am not going to receive the consideration, so cancel my contract? No. In order to cancel the contract, what you have to do? See, basically you have entered into the transaction for conversion of the pound into rupees. So you have to convert the pound into rupees on 31st of March. However, you don't have pound. So what you can do on 1st of February, again you can enter into say the forward contract for 31st of March for the purpose of cancellation of the original contract. Cancellation is simple. You enter into the reverse of original future forward contract. You will enter into reverse of original forward contract. Your original forward contract for conversion of pound into rupees, now it will be conversion of the rupees into pound. Means you will tell to the bank that say I will purchase pound from you and I will sell pound to you back at the original, so the forward exchange rate. So on 1st of February, spot rate is given to misguide us. This forward exchange rate is relevant. Higher rate is the rate at which you will buy the pound. So at the rate of 87 rupees, you will be purchasing pound. And so that pound will be sold at the rate of 89. So what will happen, friends, on 31st of March? You will have say payment of 87 to purchase the pound and you will receive rupees 89 on sell of pound. So you make a profit of rupees 2 per pound. The amount is 50,000. UK pound. So ultimately you make a profit of 1 lakh rupee. This is the way, so you will be having some kind of profit or loss on cancellation of the forward contract. This is what we understand. Now friends, you may have a point like this. That's around 1st of February when we came to know that say we are not going to receive the consideration. Is it possible that say we do not do anything till 31st of March, and on 31st of March you do the spot transaction for sale of rupees and purchase of pound, to purchase the pound at that spot rate which is prevailing on 31st of March, to be sold at the rate of 89. Is it possible like this? Yes, it is possible. However, in that case, what will happen? You will be having, say, an uncertain gain and uncertain loss. Because what happens that say the foreign exchange risk will be more in that case. Because the spot exchange rate on 31st of March is unpredictable. So usually on 1st of February, you would like to freeze the amount of the gain or amount of the loss on cancellation of the contract. Over here, say it may happen just for understanding purpose, that the exchange rate at which you are supposed to purchase a pound is 93. So at the rate of 93, you are going to purchase a pound which you will sell at the rate of 89. So there is a loss of 4 into 50,000. So there is a total loss of 2 lakhs. So you may have say this kind of even the loss. You may enter into say this transaction even though there is a loss. Why? Because say if at all you do not freeze this amount of the loss, then in that case say there is a possibility that say this amount of the loss may increase, and you may be fortunate enough say for having the reduction of this amount of the loss. However, from examination point of view, say definitely we will enter into reverse of the forward contract for the purpose of say freezing, for the purpose of fixing the amount of the profit or loss on the cancellation of the forward contract. And cancellation means, it does not mean that you just make a phone call. Cancellation means entering into the reverse of original forward contract. And importantly, it will be entered upon for the same date for which it was entered upon initially. You cannot enter into the spot transaction for the purpose of cancellation of the forward contract for 31st of March. Now friends, let us go one by one with the question. What Reliance would have done on 1st of January? On 1st of January, Reliance must have entered into the forward contract for conversion of the pound into rupees at the forward exchange rate prevailing on 1st of January for 31st of March. On 1st of February, what the company will do? On 1st of February, Reliance will cancel the original forward contract. It means that it will enter into the forward contract for 31st of March for say sell of rupees and purchase of pound. If at all the exchange rates are like this, then what is the profit or loss? There is an amount of profit of rupees 1 lakh which we have recently calculated. So let us write down answer. Write down heading cancellation of forward contract comma before due date. Now answer of the question. Answer of question number 1. On 1st of January, Reliance will enter into I'm sorry, on 1st of January, Reliance would have entered into forward contract for 31st of March. The forward contract would be sell of pound and purchase of rupees. It is 89/90 rupees per pound. From that, so this is the exchange rate to be selected. Second answer, on 1st of February, Reliance will cancel original forward contract, comma, entered on 1st of January for 31st of March. Full stop. It can be cancelled by entering into reverse of original forward contract. Full stop. So, new forward contract will be entered upon on 1st of February for 31st of March. Full stop. It will be sell of rupees and purchase of pound. 85/87 rupees per pound. So sell of rupees and purchase of pound, higher rate would be applicable. Third question, what is the profit or loss? In the write down, calculation of profit or loss on cancellation of forward contract. In the write down, original, revised. Original was sell of pound and purchase of rupees. Under purchase, you write down receipt. Revised is sell rupees and purchase pound. Sell rupees means payment. So for sell pound, 50,000. 50,000 into, for the original one it is 89. That is 44.5 lakhs. Now next is 50,000 into revised as 87. So 50,000 into 87, 43 lakh 50,000. Purchase rupees means receipt and sell rupees means payment. So difference of both of them is profit. 44.5 minus 43.5. That is a profit of 1 lakh. This is the way we'll have the profit or loss on the cancellation of the forward contract. Now the answer is over. I'm just dictating further few points to you. Spot exchange rate of 1st of February, comma 31st of March are irrelevant. Full stop. Further write down in that by entering into reverse forward contract, comma profit or loss can be freezed to a specific amount. Full stop. No interest is required to be calculated because both forward contracts are of 31st of March, comma so settlement will be on 31st of March itself. So this is the way we do not have to consider even the interest.